build reefs? Man's activities and natural disasters have led to a reduction in our natural reef systems. Recreationally, growth in sport fishing, scuba diving, and boating has increased the pressures on these systems. Commercially, our seafood industry is dependent on developing the oceans to enable ever larger, yet sustainable harvests. The loss of our natural systems, coupled with increased use, compels us to do everything we can to save natural reefs. Even so, the natural reefs cannot rebuild themselves fast enough to meet human demands. Long-lasting artificial reefs are useful tools for restoring our reef systems to a natural and productive balance. What's involved? Reef balls are made by pouring concrete into a fiberglass mold containing a central polyform buoy surrounded by various sized inflatable balls to make holes. 6 mold sizes are available. Molds can be leased, bought, or one can simply pay a per-use fee. Any type of concrete can generally be used, including end-of-day waste, but additives are needed to give the reef balls high strength and to make the concrete suitable for marine life growth. The Reef Ball Group provides clients with concrete specifications and can supply the additives at substantial discounts. Building an artificial reef usually requires artificial reef permits or access to use a permitted area. The Reef Ball Group can help clients get or secure permission to use a permit. Training on how to use the molds and how to deploy the modules is also included with the mold systems. The group also serves as a clearinghouse to share research and ideas on artificial reef systems. Special programs are available to subsidize university research projects. The Reef Ball Group also encourages participation in projects by private organizations and has several sponsorship packages available for companies that want to help the environment while gaining excellent press exposure. The group was formed to help folks build quality artificial reefs. Features of patented reef ball technology. Floating deployment. Reef balls are cast around an extremely durable polyform bladder. This bladder can be left in the unit to provide flotation so it can be towed behind any size boat. Once at the side, the bladder is deflated and removed. When divers are used, the unit can be placed precisely on the seafloor with a controlled descent, making repairs to damaged reefs possible without endangering adjacent natural reefs. If desired, the unit can be deployed by barge without divers. Multiple units can be towed behind a single boat. Sea should be 3 to 4 feet or less. Recommended towing speed is 2 to 3 knots, but techniques are available to attain 5 knots for long hauls. Unique hole sizing and placement. Natural reefs are variable in size, shape, and hole density. Artificial reefs function better when they mimic nature. The balls which create holes are inflated to different pressures to vary hole sizes. Interconnected holes are possible by inflating the balls until they touch. Additional casting techniques are taught by our trainers so users can customize to fit any need. Surface textures. A variety of surface textures that enhance the settlement of marine life are available. A popular surface texture is made by spraying sugar water onto the surfaces of the mold before casting. After the cement mixture hardens, the mold panels are removed and the last half inch of concrete remains unhardened. A rough stony surface is exposed by rinsing the module with a garden hose. All surfaces are enhanced by the use of an air entrainment admix. This non-toxic, soapy-like additive creates tiny air pockets in the concrete which pits the surface of the reef balls. These pits offer tiny marine organisms, such as larval coral, a place to easily attach themselves. Stability. Reef balls are designed so that over half of the weight is in the bottom, within a foot of the seafloor. All sizes of reef balls have withstood, without movement, heavy tropical storms in as little as 20 feet of water without anchors. Reef balls are stable because the opening in the top of the unit breaks up the lifting force of the hydrofoil effect, common to dome shapes. Side holes are wider near the center of the walls and narrow near the unit's surface. This feature creates miniature vortices, which further reduce lifting forces and bring rich nutrients to life on the reef. Reef balls can be cast up to double the standard weight to accommodate high energy zones, or they can be cast at 75% of the standard weight to save concrete for bay, deep, or protected water locations. Our staff will help you determine the best way to ensure stability. Marine-friendly concrete. The concrete used to make reef balls features W.R. Grace's Force 10,000 microsilica to create a super high-strength, abrasion-resistant concrete that has a pH similar to natural seawater. This is unlike regular concrete, which has a surface pH as high as 12. This high pH can inhibit the settlement and growth of many species of marine life, including some larval corals. Microsilica gives reef balls an expected life of 500 or more years. Three standard sizes and 2 capping sizes. 6 foot by 4 foot reef balls are designed to be a center attraction. In deeper waters, secure a low pro ball, which is 2 feet by 1.5 feet, to the top to make a cap for a module up to 5.5 feet high. Labor for a reef ball is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Add about 15 minutes to make a low pro cap. 4 foot by 3 foot pallet balls were designed with the serious reef builder in mind. The size packs well on a truck or a barge. Structure arms are built into the walls to prevent damage from anchors, careless handling, and barge deployments. Thick walls are forgiving when concrete is below specifications. Pallet balls can be rolled down a beach by 4 people, which is ideal for remote locations. A wide top flange makes filling easy. The pallet ball is our most popular size and can be capped with a low pro or oyster ball, which is 1.5 by 1 feet. Labor for a pallet ball is 45 minutes plus 15 minutes more to cap. 3 foot by 2 foot bay balls give maximum surface area for the concrete used and your budget. The low height of bay balls is helpful in shallow bays and estuaries. Like pallet balls, bay balls can tolerate low concrete strengths. A bay ball can be picked up and easily moved by 4 people. Bay balls are popular with adventure programs. Capping is not recommended. Labor per bay ball is about 20 minutes. Complete mold systems. All mold systems include fiberglass panels, side balls, polyform central buoy, hold-down bar, and a set of quick pins and plates. The user must apply and construct a plywood or metal base for casting. A custom proposal will be made for each client detailing user responsibilities, including proof of access to permit, assumption of liability, geographic limitations, monitoring requirements, and providing details on training and delivery expense, timing, and concrete specifications. Lease or minimum use fees are due in advance, except for certain governmental accounts. A deposit is required. Reef balls are 6 feet wide, 4 feet high. They weigh between 3,000 and 6,000 pounds. They use 3/4 of a yard of concrete and have 29 to 34 holes. A pallet ball is 4 feet wide and 3 feet high. Weighs between 1,500 and 2,200 pounds. Uses 1/3 of a yard of concrete and has 23 to 28 holes. A bay ball is 3 feet wide, 2 feet high. Weighs between 375 and 750 pounds, uses 1/10 of a yard of concrete, and has between 14 and 18 holes. We provide clients with custom concrete mix specifications taking into account desired marine life, budget constraints, available concrete and admixtures, handling and deployment techniques, and desired longevity.